My name is Bruce MacDonald, and I was born and raised in Paul River and spent many wonderful days in the theater as a kid. My mom lived on Cedar Street, and she was the first girl newspaper carrier for the Vancouver Sun, and she would pack papers down the street here and deliver them to the Avenue Lodge and all the way down to the docks where the ship came in to load paper. And she was quite young then, I'm not sure how old, but my dad was working on the construction crew as a carpenter building this Patricia Theater. And she had her eye on him, but he thought she was a little too young for him at that time. Then years later, I don't know how many years, 6 years maybe, he came back to town to go to work in the lumberyard, and my mother was working in the sweet shop, which is part of this building. And one of the people from Lund that owned the Lund Hotel, the Tulins, he wrote a poem about my mom, which you can have a copy of. And there's a picture of her at the sweet shop here as well. So that's the fun part for me. And my mom and dad, when he came back to Paul River, they hit it off, and here I am. I can remember just a gang of exuberant kids on a Saturday matinee, and our parents all give us 15 cents or whatever it was in those days. And I remember the iron bars out in front. There was like a guide to, iron bars that kind of guided you into the ticket booth. Because we used to listen to the radio, to Lone Ranger and stuff like that when we were kids. And so a movie theater, to see a movie was a big deal. We thought it was pretty good, like when I was in Air Cadets as a kid, and then in the movie theater they would put the picture of all us kids on the screen, And so we thought, there we are, I think the first girl I ever sat beside in a movie theater was here. She lived in the town site here.